My name's Donna McAvoy. I'm a volunteer at the food bank, and I'm the community relations chairperson for the food bank.
Joanne Kurtz, and I am the director.
I love volunteering, I love helping out, and I love Lacey Township, and the food bank's a perfect place to help out because we feel good by helping out the clients in the town. My job as the community relations chairperson is to go around to different businesses in Lacey Township and ask them if they would like to have a collection bin and collect food for us, because most of our donations do come from the community. So I go around to nail salons, hair salons, any business, restaurants, and have them collect food for us.
Well, I had retired, and my wife said, you have to do something, get out of the house. So I just stopped by here one day, and that's it. It's been here for, I don't know, 15 years now. That go to ShopRite once a day and pick up donations like I did today. My day is Tuesday, and we have a couple alternates in case somebody can't make it.
Hi, I'm Gloria Johansson. I'm a volunteer here. Right now you're in our sorting area. This is where the donations come in, and we sort through in two ways. First, by the date. We don't give out anything that's expired. That would go in the garbage. So we check the date and we mark off the barcode. And then this is beans. So we look for the box on the shelf. Okay, beans, it's a 24, would go up here. They're sorted by year, 24, 25, 26, and beyond, and by product. If we don't have a specific spot for it, it goes in the banana box over here, and then it gets distributed where it belongs on the shelf.
Hi, my name is Teresa, and I work at the Lacey Food Bank. And every day we come in and we check the refrigerators and freezers. And every day when you open it up, there's a thermometer in here. We check that, check it, make sure that the date is where it should be, write it on here, and that's recorded every day. And the same with the freezers also.
I started about 7 years ago. My neighbor is Pete Peters, who's one of the co-chairs here, and asked him if the food bank needed help. And he says, yeah, come in on a Tuesday. So I came in on Tuesday and came every Tuesday after that to find out that they did everything non-computer. Everything was just paper and pen, and it was just not up to par. So I computerized everything and got them into the new millennium. I have taken over as director during COVID because as the older people had stepped back, there was about half a dozen of us that stepped up and changed this entire food bank from what it was. On a morning of distribution, our clients would come in the store and they would register at this table, and they would get a snack bag if they have children in their family. They would come through, they would get a $20 ShopRite card that we give out and we buy every month. They'd get their laundry detergent, their toilet paper, then they would come on over to this shelf and get where we have all of our beverages, our coffee. Everybody is entitled to coffee and tea and apple juice or whatever we have that month. And then they continue to shop up and down the aisles. We try to have a little bit of everything each month. A lot of this is purchased and not donated. Most of the things that get donated is food in our building. They are entitled to get different amounts per what we have. So some months they'll be able to get 2 of these items. Some months they can get 5. It all depends on what we have. And we try to make it fair so that every one of our 110 clients is able to get stuff. This is all grant refrigeration. We have the chicken that we buy for our clients each month. And we also have ground beef, whatever we can get from the government, we will supply, and everybody's entitled to get that. We have yogurt, we have sour cream, we have butter, we have bread, we have chicken. Each month it'll vary, but clients get a lot of protein when they come. Over here we have our bagel and Wawa freezer. We get bagels left over from Sunrise Bagel, and we bag them up each month and freeze them. And we get the sandwiches from Wawa, and people love getting these sandwiches. So depending on how many we have, they can get anywhere from 2 sandwiches to 10 sandwiches per person each month. In this section over here is our motel and homeless area. What this is they don't necessarily have a home in town, but they're living somewhere in our motel or in the woods somewhere. We cater to them so that we're able to feed them. You can't give them a box of macaroni and a jar of sauce and send them on their way. You have to be able to give them nourishment. So we keep special things on hand, things that can be easily microwaved. We have can openers, we have hats, gloves, anything that we can think of that they could use, paper products. So if they're homeless, they come in, we gear food so that they will be able to eat, so that we will feed them. We make sure that everything is up to date for the storekeepers. Storekeepers come in Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon, and there's different crews on different days. So they come in and they make sure that there's no special instructions for them to do. When a client comes, they know which paperwork to give them, how to fill it out, bring it back in. This is packed right now, still from the fall holidays. During Christmas, during Thanksgiving, people are in the giving season, and we get very filled with the donations from this township, which is really a generous town to live in. Come June, July, you'll start to see a lot more open spots, and by September, we are starting to buy food again because we can't fill the bags and the needs for the people. New Jersey is a self-declaration state, which means you don't need proof of your income when you come to sign up. It takes a lot of courage for people to come and ring the bell and ask for help. When you come here, we will give you a piece of paper. You'll fill out all the information. There is no income on it. You're basically saying that you need the help for food and that you fit the criteria on the form, and that's it. In the Lacey Food Bank, we will turn nobody away for food. However, if you live out of town, you'll get bags of food that are prepackaged for you. If you live in town, you're entitled to go to the distribution that we just went through once a month. So 1 time per month, we open that side up. We have 25 volunteers that come and help in order to get that done. And then the rest of the month, if you did not come to that distribution, you will get a pre-packed bag. Otherwise, you get a whole lot more food if you come and you shop for yourself.
Nobody was allowed in the food bank. We, as volunteers, were in here in a limited numbers of people at a time, and during distribution days, we would go outside with masks on, and we would put food in clients' cars, in their trunks. No food could be touched by any clients. So we had volunteers outside in the rain and snow and heat, and we would actually go to trunks and put food items in the trunks during COVID.
We help between 400 and 500 people every month. That includes adults and children. We have about 240 registered families, but not everybody comes to the distribution or comes each month. So, but on average, it's between 400 and 500 people.
All the snacks that were donated throughout the month, and they make snack bags out. So every client's family that has kids gets an entire bag of snacks for the month. It's basically enough snacks to last throughout the month. So we appreciate all the businesses in town, and we appreciate all the schools, because the schools in Lacey Township is a big part of the donations that come in. Once a month, we do have the 18 to 21-year-old class from the high school comes, and they help out. We have them volunteer. It's a work program for the high school, and they fill snack bags for us, which they did today.
When you see the families that are leaving here with an overflowing cart of food and how grateful they are, that's what makes me sleep at night, because we know that we're helping as many people as we can.